Today's gonna be interesting. Let me add my guy in here. Let's see what's going on. You good?
See what happened. I think I got a hotspot. Let's
You think you got a hotspot?
yeah.
Always the connections. Always the connections.
Huh?
Chanel's having the same problem. She's trying to
Yeah,
get
I'm not
on.
hot wired. I came in some hotspot.
You don't have the hard wire no more?
I'm in a different room.
Oh, okay. Usually the day before the holiday is like more pleasant. Right?
A lot of running around, a lot of shit to do.
You get all your shit done?
Yeah, I did that early. I don't do that last.
Oh. Tom Ford, what up? Do you know who that is?
What
Did
up?
you ever figure out who this person is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so Chanel's trying to get in, and she's having a little bit of a hard time. But surprisingly enough, I didn't hardwire in either. I went off of Wi-Fi, which I don't like doing.
Right.
Because the first bail you lay, shit is dead. Right?
Yeah. This is like in and out, like Max Headroom right now.
Yeah. Don't move too quick because then the fucking signal will get bumped. All right, I'm gonna pull up this announcement for our friends over at Canna Kitchen, if I can find it, and I'm gonna post it up. You cooking tomorrow?
Yeah,
cooking
early.
tomorrow? Early?
Mm-hmm. And Friday I go to Millie's and get the noodles and all the other stuff.
She be serving it up.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. All right,
Tomorrow's a simple Americanized thing.
Oh yeah, and then Friday's the fun time.
Yeah, I mean they're eating tomorrow. I'll go there Friday.
All right. Damn, I haven't. All right, here it is. Share screen. Let me pull this up so that everybody can see it. All right, everybody. You see it? You got
I see it.
Okay. Saturday, December 3rd, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., the ladies of Canna Kitchen present a Taste of the Holidays mixer, food, music, game, raffles, and prizes. Tickets are $75. This is included in the price. Entrance fee, infused foods, beverages, and swag bag. So if you like infused foods, you want to purchase like infused sofrito or whatever the case may be, the Canna Kitchen girls have a slew of items that you can purchase, and they're all good. From the comedy show that we had a couple of months back, everything that they did was a hit. Everybody really enjoyed the food. You couldn't really taste the cannabis, if any, at all, and it was rave reviews all around. So you want to come check it out? The hell was that?
So you get high.
Oh. Come to the Penthouse Cafe, 184 Oxford Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11235. You can go to their Instagram, Canna Kitchen. That's CANNA Kitchen, and the flyer and all the information is up there. We'll be in the building. We'll probably be running around interviewing people and so on and so forth, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just be chilling. So if you want to come check it out, Saturday, December 3rd. Let me show you there. Whew.
I don't know how these Macs don't have fucking plugs for headphones.
It doesn't have plugs for what?
For headphones.
Because they fucking changed everything. You have to have an external sound card. Hey, what's up, Ephraim? And what's up, Sam? You have to have an external sound card. Like everything changes as it goes forward. Just like the iPhone. You have to have Bluetooth. You can't, there's no, just like even though
plug in fucking headphone.
For the dinosaurs in the building that don't want to fuck with Bluetooth or technology, even the Samsung, like I got the S22. There's no plug for headphones. You gotta have Bluetooth. It's really crazy. Pero, what are you gonna do? Got to move with the times. But so are you? You not? Are you? What dishes are you cooking?
Just having some turkey and some mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuffing.
Those are the dishes you're making.
Yeah.
All right, hold up a second. Oh man, I don't know where that. Yo, I don't be on StreamYard no more. I don't know where shit is at. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. Where is it? Shit is not to be found. Give me a second, Sally. Hold up a second.
Yes, Sammy Sierra. The girls do a sofrito infused. That's how they basically, they're cooking base for the food they do. So if you got Canada girls, you can reach out to the Canada girls, and they'll buy you with whatever's needed. Sofrito. They make those. They make the rice. They make all that. So definitely, you can reach out to the girls, and they'll send you, they'll situate it for you. Anybody looking for some coquito, some patel, no, whatever. Hit my sister up too. She got them coquitos and selling those. What are you guys doing for the holidays? What's it looking like? What are you all getting into? Everybody's staying home with the family.
You muted. Yeah, you gotta love it, son. So who's selling coquito? You were saying
My sister, Millie.
your sister?
Yeah.
What's she? What's she selling coquito for? How much? She's really hustling people.
No, she's 25, 35, whatever. Whatever the bottles. She had a big, like $60.
Yo, I think the young lady made it. Let's see.
Mm.
Oh, there she goes. Uh, Chanel, you got headphones on. Are they Bluetooth or do you have a microphone over there? Chanel.
No, these are just for show.
Does it just for show?
Yep, they don't do nothing.
All right. Well.
Keep the heads up.
Sometimes things are sitting right at your feet and you just don't understand.
Nope, just happens that way.
So, Sully, you're cooking. I'm cooking something. Chanel, you cooking?
Baking, I guess.
What are you baking?
My specialty is banana pudding. That's what everybody tends to like.
Are we getting? All right. I mean,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. All right, try that now. Yeah, we do. Try it now, Chanel.
Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, shout out to everybody in the room. I just looked at the chat. Sammy Sierra, what up? Benz, what's going on? Happy holidays, brother. Wanda, happy Thanksgiving to you and the family. Is that Wanda? The fourth floor? 61st? Oh, you can't see the chat. Hold on. Right here, look.
See the yeah, but I don't.
61st? Oh, you can't see the chat. Hold on. Right here, look.
This is great.
Hey,
Somebody's with the technical difficulty now. What's going on, Chanel? You having a problem? You connected into?
I think this is picking me up.
No, it's off.
Oh.
Maybe the phone is it phone close? Sharing that.
I think I'm good now. Can you hear me?
So
Not doing anything
Yeah,
for
you're
me.
not gonna hear us, and if you turn up your volume, it's gonna start running back at you.
Oh,
So the point was to put headphones on and put a microphone that's probably right at your feet that you didn't realize, and
I,
mute your microphone on your phone,
all right.
so that the sound could be channeled.
Cool.
Let's see if that works.
Hopefully. Let's see.
There's still like a lot of repeating, right?
a little bit back.
Yeah, I think
Where's
we're good
Josh at?
now.
Where's Josh at?
For real, right? Where's Josh? I'm still getting we're still getting feedback from somebody.
Mhm.
Anyway, you know what? Let me go into my everybody check their settings. Go into your audio settings, echo cancellation, make sure it's on. All right, mine is on. Sel, can you check your echo cancellation? No, I think that killed it.
It's
My phone on mute.
no.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, and you got a mic there. Speaking to the mic, Chanel. Let's see if we get you clear.
Can you hear me?
The enthusiasm. All right, hold up. While you guys, everybody in the room, happy holidays. I hope everybody stays safe. Stay home. Stay out of the streets, because there ain't shit out there. Like, people are getting killed for nonsense. People close to us. Like, there's been like two people that we know, like a friend of a friend has been killed, like in the past 3 weeks.
Mm.
Just stay the fuck home, man.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in the streets for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Time with your fam.
Say again?
Spend time with your family.
That's it. I don't want to know nothing about outside. I went today. Elijah helped me out. We got everything that we needed. Gonna fry the turkey tomorrow for the family. And yeah, just stay home.
It's also freezing.
Yeah, it's cold out, but it's
to
no
do bad guy things in the cold weather.
people who are bad. They love doing bad guy shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Stuff with my friends.
I'm gonna put the phone number in the room in case anybody wants to call.
Please do. Shout out your family. Answer some of these fun questions we're gonna have.
Oh, you got some questions, Chanel?
I do.
Awesome.
We can start off. What is like a surefire way to get kicked out of in your household? Because every household is different. To get kicked out of Thanksgiving. Like a surefire way.
Sally's not getting kicked out.
Everybody likes him.
We're talking like adults or kids.
No, just
As
what's a
adults?
surefire? Yeah, adults. What's a surefire way to get kicked out?
I don't know. That's a good one.
You know he's lying
You
because
gotta
he's
answer
thinking about it. This guy's Mr. Inappropriate. He's gonna call somebody out for something that they did, especially after a few in them. Easy. Insult somebody's political beliefs, religion,
Yeah.
right? Bring up personal shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Like, damn, you gained some weight. Yeah, you start going.
DT always
on
comes
people and shit.
inappropriate, right? Mira, tú estás poniendo gordo.
Or where's your boyfriend or your partner?
Saying
Stuff
somebody
like that.
Yeah. I think that
Someone said saying somebody's dish is better than grandma's.
that was Ben's.
Nice.
Yeah, that's definitely a way to get kicked the fuck out. I think that have you experienced that? Have any of you experienced that during the holidays? Somebody saying some shit and getting kicked out of the house?
No, my family Thanksgivings have always been super low key.
Mm-hmm.
Friendsgivings, which if you don't know what that is, it's more popular these last few years. Friendsgiving is like when you invite your friends over and you do like your own little Thanksgiving with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That even then it's not really because usually you're hanging out with your friends, so you want to be around people you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they share the same feelings about things, so they don't insult you.
But you don't have
a lot of the times Friendsgiving is more fun.
Nobody ever has that one friend that throws a few too many back and then they start telling the truth about how they feel.
I have so my partner he is more of like he's an introvert, so when he does drink and throws them back at these family events, he becomes now the hugger. He's like, I love you so much. Now he's sharing his feelings and stuff like that. So it's the
Salute,
complete opposite. I've never really seen somebody get kicked out.
salute to Alonzo,
Yeah.
the quiet one.
Get those
Yep.
drunk fools be like, yo, no, this guy gotta go. Or you know when they come to the party, you're like, oh, this person's gonna act up. You ever get those uninvited guests come through? Like, oh, somebody brought them. Oh,
Yeah. That's also, you
you're
should
gonna
never
start
bring
drinking.
somebody. Yeah. You should never bring somebody uninvited to, like, you should never have a +1 if it's not put out there like, hey,
You know,
bring whoever. Don't do that. That's so tacky.
Let me just say this before we continue. I want to salute to everybody from 61st that showed up. Joan, Gloria, and Wanda. Man, you guys haven't seen y'all in ages. But it's good to see that y'all here. That's Lolly, Wanda's sister.
yeah.
Don't forget, the number is at the bottom of the screen. Do call in to let us know, like, if you have a question about Thanksgiving, or you want to shout somebody out while you're cooking, or what your traditions are. Maybe there's something new we haven't heard of.
Anything you're
I,
thankful for, we here for.
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm.
So what are you guys thankful for?
Don't jump, Sally.
You want to go?
You
I'll
might not
go.
hear us.
I'm thankful. It's a little delayed. It's like it's
Yeah.
a little delayed on my end, but I'm thankful for being here another year, man. I mean, it's a tough time because during these times we think of who's not here. I lost my brother this year, and it's a tough time. We start thinking about who's not here, and at the same time, you're also thankful for what you have and who's around you. Another year on this earth and health and being around for my boys. My boy just passed his written test for what I mean. So just life in general. I'm glad we're here.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Yeah.
He passes written well for the permit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Someone said another fast way being kicked out is putting ketchup on the pasteles.
Yo, you know what? Everybody that doesn't put ketchup on the patelas, you'll fall back. All right. Yo, just be easy with that
I'm with
nonsense.
that.
You the same
I'm with
motherfuckers
the
who don't.
ketchup on the pot.
I'm with it too. And these are the same dudes that say that, but then quick to put ketchup on their white rice with eggs like all day.
That's gross. Both of those are gross.
I do that too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't eat pasteles. They're gross.
You don't eat patelas.
No, it's just mushy banana and a leaf.
Sacrilegious.
So gross to me.
Pastelas is everything for the holidays.
I don't drink coquito. I don't drink
You-
coquito. I'm not
Nah?
a coquito person.
Yeah, that's like a cup kind of thing. Like you just sip it. You're not there like, oh, let me get that. Nah, I agree with you.
That's a holiday
Yeah.
thing. It's not, I don't drink
Yeah.
eggnog.
Eggnog is a Caucasian thing, I feel like.
That shit is gross.
Eggnog is fucking gross.
Makes you gassy.
Yeah. It's not good. I guess that's what coquito is. It's just
Eggs make
banana.
you gas. Is there egg in it? Really? Egg
Yeah,
in eggnog? 'Cause I
eggnog.
don't even
Yeah,
know. Is there?
eggnog. Yeah, people put egg in their coquito. Well, I've seen people put egg in their coquito. We don't do that around here.
Gross.
That's not happening, right?
Mm-mm.
Speaking
That'll
of
get you
being
kicked out of Thanksgiving dinner right there.
for real, yo, tirando trompa, pa pa pa. Nah, I'm not with it. Speaking of being thankful, Sally, you was talking about, thinking about the people that aren't here, losing the big bro is tough, but our brother Reggie just lost his mom. She was diagnosed with cancer, and it was like, I don't know, a week. So I want to send love to Reggie and the whole Smith family. He had to travel down from Seattle, Washington to go bury his mother right now on the cusp of the holidays, man. I can't imagine, you know what I mean? Right now to be going through
tough.
that is.
I have another question.
Shoot.
What is a must-have dish at Thanksgiving? What's a must-have dish, and what is you don't need it?
Wait, say that again?
what's one must-have dish
Uh-huh.
at Thanksgiving, and what is one that you're like, man, I don't really need that. So it's a two-answer question.
What's
It's
a
a two-part.
must-have dish, and then what's one? We don't really need to
Yeah,
have it
like
here.
it's not life or death if it's not there. So I'll answer first.
Uh-huh.
Beignet is a must-have. As living in Florida for 5 years, I had to cook my own, and I'm not a great cook. So I had to cook my own, but that was a must. And then one that's like, I don't really care for is turkey. I don't really care for it. It's not a must. It doesn't have to be at my Thanksgiving dinner,
Mm.
but it's good. But I'm not like, I think it's just the drier of the main meats.
Yeah, if you don't use a lot of butter, like if you don't use a lot of butter to marinate your turkey with its seasonings, the
Yes.
turkey's going to be terribly dry. I've learned a little bit of that over the years from my wife because she's constantly with, yo, you got to put butter this, even if it's steak or whatever. A must-have for the holidays is pateles. It just it's like a staple since I'm a kid. Growing up on the block, making pateles with my mom and Joey till 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I remember making them.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
That
What
shit
I
is
could do
rough.
without,
That shit is rough.
yeah,
Yeah.
all this is
Yeah.
this is before the patela machine from PR. Everything was guayando de mano. So this would all be in band-aids. The one thing I could definitely do without is the cranberry sauce.
I've never been to a Thanksgiving where there was cranberry sauce. Ever.
Mm.
Gross.
Sally, you like the cranberry sauce?
I'm not a real cranberry sauce guy. No, I could do without that. I'm good with that. I like ham. I like the jamon, like the glazed hams for the holidays.
Yeah. With the pineapples?
I don't
Yeah,
like
with
ham, but on
pineapple.
Thanksgiving I will eat some ham.
Yeah. With my mom's potato salad, which my sister makes now, so that's the staple
Yeah.
for me.
Does she do it like mommy used to?
Yeah, yeah, she does. Yeah, yeah,
That's
man.
the best when you could still, because that was a big thing for us. You know, you grew up on your mother's cooking, and during these times and the holidays, Nick, you remember 446 was lit
Yeah.
from, you know what I'm saying, from Thanksgiving all the way to New Year. It was crazy running up and down to each other's houses because everybody was doing something.
Good kisses.
The food was crazy, but what I wanted to say was that's a great thing to be able to still taste that dish that mommy used to make, and it still tastes the same. You know what I'm saying? You feel like connected. I thank God my wife could cook, man.
We losing that though, right? We're losing that. These people,
Ye-
you know, it's hard. A lot of these women, you know, they've been working since young, and you know, the generation before them, you know, they were working or whatever. So we're losing that.
Yo, I want to ask. I was thinking about this today, and I want to ask this question. And I'm glad you brought that up now. You know, with the way things are changing, I'm sure in many households across America, probably different people are cooking, right? Um, so so who do we think is winning now? Are traditional women winning, or is the modern women winning right now?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go first. I'll follow up.
Yeah.
If you're gonna pay the bills, then yeah, by all means, traditional women are winning. But good luck with that. I've seen those. I'm living in the new world.
Mhm.
You can't make it. You're not going to be living the same lifestyle that was back then because it was cheaper to live back then. You could afford for your wife to stay home.
Mhm.
Good luck with that now. Not in this economy.
Right.
No, that's the
Does
truth.
some of the
And there's a
traditions
lot.
get lost, but think about the traditions that were lost with those past generations too.
What, getting smacked in the mouth for talking too much?
Come on, that's the only tradition.
No, I'm just saying because there were acceptable things. Like let's say 1950, it was acceptable to slap a woman if she was getting frantic with her mouth.
Yeah.
Well,
White
here's
society
another
made that acceptable.
Mhm.
What happened, sir?
women making more money than their husband. You know, guys that still have a hard time accepting that. You know,
Oh,
and
also,
that's
why
something
can't we?
that's
Sorry, go on. I definitely cut you off. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
no. I'm saying like that's still a issue with some men. Like, oh, she making more money than me. Like, you know, they don't want to deal with it. You know, I guess it feel like they're masculine. You know,
Yeah, I feel like then learn how to cook.
You don't make more money than me. Learn how to cook.
But how you gonna act like I want you to cook? I want you to clean. I
oh,
want
so it's okay for us now.
I want you to get home and work and also help pay the bills. But also, you need to learn how to cook.
I think.
Mm.
See, this is being lost in translation,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Because when I say traditional woman, I don't mean that she's just staying home because it's not even real for right now, right?
Mhm.
Another thing is we as people of color, for the most part, what I've seen growing up, the men do shit. It's not you like go fix my food. It was a give and take. And as dysfunctional as the relationships that I grew up watching, there was still a give and take. So I watched my dad and his new wife work, come home, and he would either be fixing the car or doing something in the basement, pertaining to the house, or in the backyard, setting up for a party or whatever. He was always doing something. And she would tend to, I'm gonna make dinner or I'm gonna get the kids straightened out. Or, you know what I'm saying? It was a balance. I didn't grow up in a generation like in the 70s. I didn't grow up in because that one income household shit was dead. You know? Now fast forward, what I'm saying is right now, today, our traditional women, and I don't mean 1950s traditional, I mean the balance, the way I saw it. Somebody was always doing something, and it was a coming together. So a lot of people say, "Oh, traditional woman," they're talking about 1950. That's not even real. It's not even real.
I think to answer that question, then it's still modern
Modern women are winning.
are winning. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not even gonna say modern women. I'm going to say modern relationships.
Mhm.
Modern relationships are winning because it's now the expectation is different. It's like I can come home and my partner will be like, "All right, you had a long day. You chill out. I'll cook." Or it's just already expected. It's we're all on the same page already. So modern relationships are winning,
Mhm.
not modern women, because then it's not, oh, you could just cook. It's now we can both cook. We can both provide for our house. We can both take care of the chores and the cleaning and stuff like that.
The
And
balance.
the balance is more now than it was then. Because me and my partner have decided we've taken a lot of things that we've seen from other relationships and been like, I don't want to do that. I'll take some of this from this. I'll take some of this from that. And that's what's helping us build this new generation of cooking and cleaning. And it's really equal now, I feel like, than it was back then.
Mm.
I want to have I want to have a question. You just mentioned relationship, right? Like you and your partner discuss. I want to have a little fun with this. Bedroom talk. What's a lot? Is everything on the table? Like, are you bringing everything to your partner? Or when
What
your
the
tell you
fuck?
secrets, I just want. She
Say that
mentioned,
again,
so I had a
Sonny.
question about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, bed. Like, let's say your friends come to you and they're like, did something, or you know what I mean, like stuff that you talk with your friends. Are you taking that to the bedroom? And is everything allowed? Like, hey babe, look, you believe such and such did this, or is there some things that you keep off limits between just you and your friends?
I'm so glad you rephrased. You believe
Wi-Fi. She was
Jennifer's a
on her
you,
bedroom.
you believe Jennifer's a skank? She blew the boss. I was like, wait, what? What? Why are we telling?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead,
Is
Chanel.
everything coming to the table, or is it pillow
Yeah.
talk? Yeah, there you go. Pillow talk. My fault. What's up, Frank?
I feel
Frank
like a
Coco
modified
Vegas.
version. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like a modified version is what I bring to the table. I'm not gonna say every single thing that was said because that you know. But I feel like a modified version of like, you believe this bitch?
Right.
I feel like that
Because
is
I know some people that are like, yo,
also
don't tell me nothing because that shit is coming home with me.
yeah, that's true. But I feel like my partner is my best friend, so are you gonna tell your best friend everything? You know what I mean? Because then your best friend's gonna give you feedback that you could go back and be like, "Listen, I got to not," and you're not gonna tell your friend, "Hey, I got a different perspective. I told my man everything." No, you're gonna be like, "Hey,
Right.
like, so this is what I think. I had some time to think about it." But your partner is supposed to be your best friend. Like, if you can't tell your partner so, who are you really tell? I don't know. I don't know. That's how
Right.
I feel about it.
Sally, it's funny because she's like, yeah, I don't want you hanging out with Jennifer. She's a fucking slut.
My,
I also will be like,
she did what? She
yeah.
did what? No, you ain't
And
hanging out with her.
I have friends that were like that. That were like,
Slutbags?
no, not slut bags. Do what you got to do on your own time and your own business. But like friends who were like, let their men dictate like who they hung out with or and stuff like that. Like I think that's corny. Like if
Dictate, like tell them, yo, I don't want you hanging out with.
or or like slowly guide them into like not being friends with this person anymore because they're doing those things. Like if you can't separate the two, then you shouldn't be with that person. I don't
Mm.
yeah, without getting too into specifics.
Yeah.
I, th- I think it's important that uh, the line between you and your wife or your partner, right?
Yeah.
I think it's crazy important that you allow each other to be individuals. It's important to have a certain amount of individuality in your interests and doing this and doing that and whatever. I don't believe in stifling the other person. Within limits, of course, because there's certain things that I may not like. Be like, yo, I'm not fucking with that. Like, that doesn't rock. And we got to have a discussion about it or whatever because they may not see it that way.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, like, there's certain things you just can't see. There's certain things you can share, and for the most part, your partner has to understand. Listen, this is you and me, and I'm just letting you know because whatever. But when that person comes around, you can't be like, yo, don't drink from my cup. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be a certain level of confidentiality between you and your partner if you sharing other people's information outside of your world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely
Yeah, like I
like
said,
I said, it's all about
mhm.
boundaries.
Yeah, I
And if your
definitely,
partner can't keep
like
a
I said, I
secret,
think,
sorry.
yeah, nah, that's cool. I think the bedroom talk is something that some people, like I said, they say, you tell me, I'm telling my partner. So, and it's like some like, damn, why you told her or why you told them, like you said, because you get the side eye now, like, I know you dirty or whatever, So, uh, you know, but again, my friends are my friends, so that's how I always, it's always been
Yeah,
like, yo, you don't have to like them.
for sure. They're my friends. At the end of and you shouldn't judge me for what my friends are doing. Like that's their business.
Well, I don't know. There's a certain there's a certain amount of tact that goes into that because you don't you I wouldn't want to be with a woman that has four friends that are fucking hoes. And I'm putting it like that because we've seen them travel in packs. So like
Mhm.
four hoes and she's the fifth. Like how does that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it depends on her actions, though. If she's always out with them and she's always out, then you got to be like, all right, I got to incorporate you in that. But if she's, you know, dinner once every 3 months or something, I mean, I don't know. It's tough.
No, right. But that's what I'm saying. Like you with somebody and she got four homegirls que tan puerca, and then
Mm.
she's like, oh, we're gonna go to, we're flying to, yeah, nah, nah. That's the release valve. Nah.
Mhm.
I mean, again, it all depends on who you with. You know what I'm saying? But the individuality needs to remain because everybody needs their own little space. Even in the holidays, you probably can't stand her family, or she can't stand your family, or they just can't stand each other. And you like, yo, I want to, we're gonna do it at my mom's house or my sister's house or whatever. She's like, I don't want to go over there. Fuck them people. No, bitch, you got to represent for me. You're with me. You got to come over. Speaking to the mic.
I said it should be the same thing with the guys, though. Like, we give a lot of opinions about what women are doing and who they're hanging out with. What about you? Not you specifically, but what about you and your boys?
Without a doubt.
I just feel like we're really quick to say, what the women are doing. What about the men?
We're talking from the man's perspective. Could you imagine if I said, I gotta da da da? No, what I'm saying is I'm speaking from, what I see. Yeah, guys, get your shit together. I don't know. I think it's tough.
And to kind of piggyback on what Ben said,
I think the mic went off, Ray.
Hear me?
There you go.
So it's like what Ben said. It's like the ladies shouldn't talk about their man to their girls, because if her friends are thirsty, they're gonna want to find out what you got. Then if your man is so willing to go and do that, that's not your man. And you should cut it off. That's a red flag right there.
The ring bob it.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't cut it off. Literally, yeah.
Hey, yo. I think, it's funny because listen, at the end of the day, if somebody was to be on that note, it was never yours to begin with.
Yeah.
Girl, like male or female.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that you don't share with other people. And if now, you can't share,
what if let's flip that? What if your homegirl is telling homegirl like, this dude ain't shit, blah blah blah, and then now the homegirl is like, that's a good dude, and takes him. Now what do we?
That's your friend.
Regardless,
that's your friend, and you need to cut her off too. Besties or not, you gotta go, girl. But I mean, at some point, it happens all the time. There's so many gray areas and all these things where it's like, oh, well, I took him because she couldn't appreciate him. They need to cut off everybody.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to find somebody that I do appreciate then, or whatever. You should be able to trust the people you surround yourselves with. But you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. To say that you're going to find that kind of thing in every relationship you're in, it's unrealistic.
For sure.
I think people are just pieces of shit. I think people are just grimy, and people will say and do anything when they do some shiesty shit. They're gonna do whatever and say whatever to justify what they do. That's how you know who's shitty. Because anybody listening to a situation could be like, "Yeah, nigga, that was you." You know what I'm saying? But don't start singing these songs of, oh, he was doing her dirty.
You become the shoulder to lean on. Fuck out of here.
Nah. That's a problem. You asking for a fucking problem. You should never be in the middle of that shit.
You got a question? I got another one.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Holidays are here, right? You go out, you find a purse or a wallet. What you doing? You going through it? You handing it back to the establishment? What are we doing?
I'm returning it.
Cool. God damn. You returning it?
Yeah, I'm returning it. I don't want that kind of karma. And I know what it is to lose your shit and be like, oh, fuck. Your whole life is over. I got to go and do everything over. Who the fuck wants to go to the DMV to get their license again? Or some of these other people, send them their license and keep the money. No, but I don't want that karma. You take that shit back.
That shit back. Yeah. Thanks for the money. Here. Take your license back.
That $150 that was in this was for services rendered. I mailed your shit back. What's in the bag, so?
You know what's funny? I lost my wallet in Queens one time, my MTA ID, everything. and the cops found somebody with it, and they they like locked them up. They asked me if I was robbed. I said no, I lost it, but they
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 took them
returned
to
the
jail.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just was like getting my shit back. Whatever they did with them, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted my NTA thing back. I was like, give me my fucking ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to stand on the
Free, riding for free.
What's in the bag though? What's in the
Let's
purse?
say, let's say $2,000 and a couple of blank checks.
Well, listen, they get in the physical contents of the bag, and I'll mail the whole bag back. But that cash is a wrap. I'm not even going to try to lie about it. Karma.
Let's say you're in a restaurant. Are you returning it to the restaurant, or are you trying to send it back to the individual?
Oh, in the restaurant? Oh yeah, yo, somebody left their purse. You know what I'm saying?
Giving it back to the establishment.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to stand up in the middle and be like, is Carmen Rodriguez here? Y'all got you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, somebody lost their purse. Here it goes.
Yeah. I'm returning it.
You know what's crazy? I seen
Are you going
What
to
if
like find their
somebody's,
name,
oh,
such and
what
such?
if that's their whole shit? Like now you made somebody else's life harder just because because just to take a couple bucks, you know?
people are shitty all the time.
Yeah. I try not to. I've really tried to
I zelled somebody I zelled the wrong name, and they didn't even return it. I
yeah,
zelled someone
some
like
celebrity
$500
just did that. I forgot the celebrity that did
and was
that.
like, "Yo,
Young Jock.
yeah, who was it? Yeah,
Young Jock. It was Young Jock.
Yeah, that's shitty.
As a matter of fact, it was last year around this time, I remember, and I was like, "Yo, send it back." I didn't even know how this person was in my contact. I was like, "Send it back," and I'm like, "Oh, I spoke to the bank, and I'm not gonna send it back." I'm like, "Listen, man, just I already canceled it. Just, I'm not trying to beat you. Like, it's my money." I said, "You know what? You seem like you need it more than me. For you and your family, go. Fuck you."
Wow.
I left it alone. I was tight.
Did you realize who the person was?
So I hope they had a shitty year.
Did you realize?
It was like I have so many phone numbers and all the shit, dude. I don't even know who this person was. Honestly, it was just like the mix up, like two of the same names, and I just clicked, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Wow.
Frank, you never lost nothing.
Not really making life harder. They need to take better. Yeah.
Nah, it happens though. You
But
forget
that's what
your
I
shit,
mean. It
especially
happens. I
now,
don't think these
man.
people
You
are
got a
like,
lot on your mind. You lose shit.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
That's
the
the
other
signal.
day I was walking out of the
Lost our
train.
signal.
Yeah. The other day I was walking out of the train and I dropped my phone, but my Bluetooth headphones was still connected. And I'm walking towards the ferry, hot stepping it, and I dropped my phone and I was like, hold up, let me check. And I checked all my stuff and I dropped my phone and I went back to see if it like fell on the floor when I got out the train. And this lady happened to be like, I tried to call you and here you go, here's your phone. And I was like, good karma to you. But these things do happen. Hopefully you happen to deal with a person who is nice. You know, there is a lot of shitty people in the world. Why be one of them? I guess that's how I'm looking at it.
Spoken.
So my partner has a little brother, and the little brother had lost $20, and he was like, he's still at that age where it's like you're not really
He didn't care.
You didn't really think about what that $20 could really buy you. So he was like, but then he said something really like that kind of stood with me. He was like, it probably somebody who needed it more probably found it. And I was like, that's a beautiful way to look at it. But $20? You know what you could do with $20 in this economy? It's like $1 now. Come on. But yeah.
I think we give people a lot of credit because there are good people in the world. There are.
Yeah. I don't want to look at I feel like there's too much negativity out there. Why add to it?
But
That's just how I see it.
I'll tell you what, if I lose my wallet, I'm chalking it up as a fucking loss. I'm not expecting anything back.
Yeah. I mean, that's your own personal thing though. Like that's why at that point with my phone, I was like, fuck. But you still hope you're dealing with somebody who's nice.
Yeah, somebody randomly picking something up that's worth a lot of money. More times than usual, you're not gonna get it back. Shit, I've given shit to family that I haven't gotten fucking back. Valuable stuff.
Frank
So
has a good point though. Who can't use 20K out 2K? Totally get that. I just don't. First of all, who the fuck is carrying that much money on them these days?
Yeah,
That's
you've been
so much money. Why do you have that on?
now
It doesn't
shopping.
make
You know, you
sense.
shopping. You know,
yeah.
people are in like they do like you know, my sister does like those susus. Let's say you just got your money, you know,
Yep.
it's a bad time to slip up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I think that Chanel, as time goes on and you keep on living your life, you're gonna start. I think your experiences are gonna start to carve a little, like, you ever see a golf ball like the dimples?
Mhm.
You're gonna start going through life and getting a lot of those until you reach the point of like, you know what? People are fucking shit. I
Well,
give too
see,
much credit to people to be good, and
you,
they're
you
not.
you know what it is? I was a really angry teenager. So I know what that is. Like I know what it is to have gone through stuff, whether you want to believe it or not. I've gone through things. So I feel like my dimples have started,
Okay.
and I don't want to like I said, I was an angry teenager, so I don't want to be an angry adult. I don't want to pass that on to my kids. I don't want to live my life with this anger that I can't do nothing with. So that's why
Mm.
I've really changed my thought process. And it does help that I did move to Florida, where it's like these people are
Weirdos.
they're weirdos, but they're still nice. You know what I mean? Like it was different. It wasn't great, but people were still nice. And I want to live my life that way. Like my partner, he's done a lot of things that has opened my eyes and been like, wow, I've never looked at it that way. Like I want to genuinely be a good person to people.
Cool. God damn.
No matter what I'm going through in my life. Like it doesn't take much to smile at somebody. It doesn't take much to like one thing that he really does, and I was like, I'm gonna put a ring on it. I want that. He when we first started like dating, anytime we would go out to eat, he would have leftovers and he would give it to a homeless person. Like instead of giving money, he would give the food to the homeless person, and it wasn't around Thanksgiving. It wasn't a holiday thing. Like this is just something he's always done. And I was like, wow, I like never thought about it. I've always just been like, nah, I ain't got no money. Don't talk to me. And I see him like give food and like we could be getting off the highway and if we just ate and we have leftovers, he's like, here, give this to that person on the side of the road.
Can
And
I
that
ask,
really,
can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Has any of these people ever smacked it? I don't want that shit.
No, every single time they were genuinely like, oh, thank you. Like yesterday, and it's really rubbed off on me. Like yesterday, I had some granola bars in my bag. I didn't read the person's sign. I didn't care about the sob story. I'm not gonna give you money here. And they were like, oh, thank you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna give you the money, but I'm gonna give you something else. So
Happened the other day actually when we left the studio. I had bought a pie, and this lady was giving me a story about this and this. I was like, all right, I gave her a slice. Just wanted to see if she was gonna take it, and she took it. And then I gave her like $2 or $3 that I had singing over your head. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Definitely.
like it doesn't
I'm
need
always
to be money.
with the food also. Like, hey, take the food, and if they don't want it, then you already know what it is. Nah,
Exactly.
I'm good, I'm good.
Exactly. And you can tell when people are like bullshitting you and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm gonna go out my way to give you something else. I'm not gonna give you my money because I need that money. Here's this extra granola bar for you. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just little things like that. Like, yes, people are shitty, but I don't have to turn into this hard boiled person who's also shitty because everybody else is shitty. Like that just two wrongs don't make a right. It's just not gonna what is that benefiting me? I was an angry kid. I don't want to be an angry adult. I don't want to pass that on. Like I want to show that there's good in the world. And even if it's just my little bit of it. But that's it.
I had both things happen. There was a homeless dude I used to see every day going home from work. And one day I had food left over from lunch and I went to give it to him. And he was straight like, I don't want that shit. I was like, bro, you You got a big fucking hole in your pants. Like everybody could see the crack of your ass. You're dirty. All right, you don't want this food. All right, cool. I literally threw it. You know the black garbage cans in the train station? I was like, boop, threw it right in there. Kept it pushing. And then one time I was eating with Elijah. We had a fast food restaurant, and this lady came right up to it. We just sat down with our food. And she was like, oh, can you buy me something to eat? And I was like, all right. So I went to buy her something. Dude, she was ordering like 2 and 3 of the most expensive items on, and it's fast food.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? She didn't order one. She tried to order 2 or 3. And I was like, yo, hold up a second. I'm buying something for you. I'm not buying it for your crew, your family, your kid. I'm not doing all that. You asked me for you. Oh, yeah, it's for me. I was like, nah, sorry. Can't do it.
Yeah.
You're getting crazy. You want $5? Nah. All right. Keep it pushing. That's crazy.
I get it. Fortunately, I guess I've been fortunate enough to not have that experience. I'm still gonna lead with my heart with these kinds of situations. Like I said, I just want to be a nice person. I want to be a nice person. I want to see the glass half full.
We all want to be nice people.
Yeah.
It's true. We all want to be nice people. As you, like I said, as you continue to go through life, it's not to say that you're just going to be a dick to everybody or you're going to be mean to everybody.
Yeah.
It's just from the experiences, you're like, I can't save myself. How am I going to save anybody else?
Yeah.
But
something like I used to be like, oh, I'm spiteful. I'm gonna get them back, and then you learn. You're like, you know what? That shit ain't getting you nowhere. Just
exactly. Yeah.
What's the saying? I'm going to drink the poison to hope that something happens to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. If that was real, like there'd be mad people dead right now.
Yeah.
Is there anybody? Do you guys have anybody that reaches out to you during the holidays that you really don't want to talk to?
I hate group texts. Those group texts. Oh man.
Oh my god, yes. I fucking hate group chats.
Jeez. I hate those random numbers. Like, who the fuck is this in here?
Yeah, you just like, yeah, thank you, happy Thanksgiving.
How'd you get my number?
Or you text my number. Why are you putting me in this chat?
Or you hit the main person up outside the tag. Yo, take me off that group text.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, you can't. Some of those regular, like WhatsApp chat or whatever. Yeah, you could leave. Whatever certain. But those regular text chats. Oh man.
Nah, it's that. I gotta.
I just say thank you. You too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try and figure out who it is. You'll text me.
I gotta copy and paste for tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks. Blessings to you. Everybody gonna be like, damn, they're gonna be on my shit now tomorrow.
Then you see them at your sister's house or a relative, and yo, why you didn't hit me back?
The phone. Who's this?
Yeah. Somebody 2 days ago, in my family texted me, and I just looked at it and I was like, why are you texting me for? I am definitively not answering this text. I haven't spoken to you in like 6 months. I'm not like, I don't have nothing to say to you. You know that. Why you?
I don't like when people try to pick and choose, like, oh, it's the holidays, we family. No, I'm good.
You gotta try to be nice.
I'll reply. That's just me. Like, I'll reply, but it's not like we're cool. Like, yo, good. You too.
Yeah. Like, oh, you too.
I don't really be on that. It happened to my friend the other day. Like, yo, this guy hit me out of the blue, kind of like had a falling out. And I'm like, listen, man, end of the day, we were friends. We were all cool at one time. I just give him the courtesy back and then keep it moving. We don't gotta be friends. You don't gotta be chatty, just I think a common courtesy, just reply and keep it moving.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go out my way to be like, fuck you, that one time you said this shit about me. Nah. Thanks, you too.
Frank Coco, they're like, yo, I heard you found $2,000. Let me some money.
Oh man. I think that, we talk about the holidays, especially now, is such a like numbing moment right now because we have lost so many people in our lives. And I feel like COVID really I don't know how you guys feel. I feel like COVID did a number on people. I think it really fucked a lot of people up. And I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about mentally. I think people are really like, imagine being in solitary confinement with people you can't stand for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And having to face yourself and what's going on in your life for 2 years. I think a lot of people uh, aren't being honest about their mental condition, and it's showing. We've had like another mass shooting, like almost back to back. And I think that people lost sight of the fact about of how much we need each other, because we do. And in this environment right now, you you're quick to lose a friend who doesn't agree with you about something, or you're quick to lose a family member if you don't agree with anything. Like, people are just in that space of, I'm not talking to you no more. And I've experienced that. I've gone through that with my family. Like, that shit, I always saw it as retarded. Like, you're my family. Like, what is, unless I rob from you, touch your kids, or do some outlandish shit, there's no reason for family members to do that to each other. And it's happening more and more. It's more prevalent. There's so many people right now that don't talk to their family members. And I think people need to start taking note of that. It's a bad thing. The children that are growing up in this generation, they're all watching this. And you know, they repeat what they see.
Mm.
That shit rubs off on them. And they're learning, yo, if I don't like what this one says, and if this my family member does this, and I don't have to talk to them no more. That's really crazy, in my humble opinion.
But that's the social media mentality, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm a unfollow this person and I'm unfollow them in real life, and those are two different things, man. I tell my family, some of my shit on social media be wild. Be ready. If you don't like, you don't have to follow me. Don't block, whatever. Like, it's just, this is me, and you know what I mean. Like, it's not, it's not. Social media is fake, and people just need to realize that. You know what I mean? People just do everything for social media, and a lot of that shit is bullshit. So they take that mentality of, oh, I don't fuck with them, I'm gonna unfollow them, and we ain't family. Nah, we family, bro. We family. Like, it happens. Families feud. It happens.
Yep.
But
At the end of the day, you're supposed to stick with your family. Like, people have lost sight of that. And not, I've played my part. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You're not talking to me. I'll give you the opportunity. Yo, what's wrong with you? Like it.
we
But
stubborn. A lot of
huh?
us are stubborn, old school ways, and stubborn, and just. But it don't. Yeah, Emma is right. It does depend on the family member, but you know, but it doesn't get you, hate like that. Hate, and like I said, I used to be like, oh fuck that, and I'm gonna get this person back, and spiteful shit, and gets you nowhere, man. That's just a black cloud of negativity.
I think that people don't understand the value of being able to not be the same, and to understand that, you know, what connects us is more than just our opinions or beliefs or whatever the fuck we into now in our lives. And I think a lot of people have lost sight of respecting each other.
Mm.
They have. They have. And in part to social media, it's really like a weird, I just think people, they've been rewired in how they interact. We used to interact face to face. Now everybody interacts like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even see guys hit on women in the street. Like, that's not a good thing. I really,
Mm.
I you people may feel like it's a sexist thing, or what's that shit? Machismo, or Chanel, help me with one of those words, man. I know you know the word.
Nope.
Like
Masculinity.
Yeah, like oh, toxic masculinity. Like these interactions help us understand each other, right? And I'm not saying catcalling is a great thing, and I'm not saying that inappropriately touching a woman is a great thing, but I think that we've lost a lot of that interaction, and people have become a little retarded. I That's just me. I see the loss of interaction and people being cooped up for 2 years and kids not being in school. That's had a serious ripple effect. People would rather chat with each other on their phone and text or video chat than to actually be out in the world doing and interacting with people. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
gift and a curse.
It's a different what?
I said it's a gift and a curse.
Mm.
Like you know what I mean? The technology is a gift and a curse. Like I'm the other day, I had to transfer money into the account, and it's like, oh shit, I got to transfer money, and boom, you know what I mean? It's like you get into the account, but yeah, it's
One,
also
two,
like,
three.
damn, like, that shit could be, you know, you get hacked and your money gets taken. You know, it's all gift and curse, man.
Yeah.
I smell smoke. Because Chanel got that look on her face. You don't think that interaction is lost and is hurting people like mentally?
No.
No.
Nope.
Why? Oh,
I
you're an
don't.
introvert though.
No. I think it's a different time. I feel like people are more willing to I don't agree. I don't agree 100%. Like you said, Sally, social media is or the internet is both a curse and a blessing. You have too much access to things, people included. But I feel like now it's easier to call people out on shit. Like, don't do that, or I don't like that. And same thing with the women and the men thing. Like, women get killed for not, uh, not agreeing with men or taking kindly to their flirting. You see it all the time. Women get stalkers, they get killed, shot, stabbed for not agreeing with a man coming towards them or flirting with them. And social media and stuff like that has given women or people a sense of community of like, hey, I don't like this, so I'm going to find people who agree with me. Whereas before it was a lot more isolating as you didn't have access to people who agreed with you or had like-minded thoughts about things. So I just don't agree. I don't agree with social media is ruining the world thing.
I don't think it's necessarily ruining the world.
And the
It's,
thing with yeah, go on.
I don't necessarily think it's ruining the world in the way you're probably framing it. What I'm saying is being locked down for 2 years and coupled with the way we've been conditioned to communicate via the internet, that was like a double whammy.
Mhm.
That's what I think. And I said that. Let me pull this comment up. Dudes ain't catcalling me, first of all. Second of all, I never said catcalling was cool. Like catcalling, inappropriate touching, or like all the stories
But
that we.
even just regular everyday interactions, if a man feels like he was rejected or disrespected, it's over for that girl.
But that's not the norm.
That is the norm. That is very
No.
much the norm.
All
Look at
right.
dudes like Andrew Tate, who's got these little boys out here talking like this. Like, this man is showing kids that this is normal. The backfire that came with Andrew Tate is fucking crazy. Teachers were on social media talking about 11-year-old boys talking about all women are gold diggers. You're 11 years old. You ain't got no damn money. What are you talking about? Whereas back then, when I was in school, because I'm born in 1994, so I was there when social media, or internet was becoming more of a thing. But the thing back then was like, you're poor because you're wearing Payless shoes. You know what I mean? It was different. It's the same problem, different Same shit, same problem. It's just I don't think social media is as bad as everybody makes it out to be. And that's my opinion. People the last 2 years, I feel like with corona and being isolated, it showed you how much you need people, but after that, why has nobody created programs to like get out there and meet people again and stuff like that? I didn't get really affected by COVID because I lived in Florida and they didn't take it seriously. So I guess I can't really speak much to the being the isolated part because I was still working. Me and my partner were both still working. We saw people every day. Like I guess I can't speak to that part of it.
People are inside. So there was a generation that was born, or even two, that don't go outside and play football, stickball, handball, basketball. That's all we did. We didn't have Xbox and all these things. And understandably, technology changes and people change. But we've been dealing with this slow conditioning of kids all the way around, boys and girls, that isolate themselves, more introvert. You know, on Staten Island, there's leagues everywhere for kids, but for the most part, even guys that are 20, 30, 40 are Call of Duty heads in full relationships, married dudes be on Call of Duty heavy, right?
I don't think there's anything
So,
wrong with that.
well, my point that I'm making is we can all not see anything wrong with it, but I see something wrong with it because people are losing that sense of understanding how to interact with each other. I don't think it's the norm.
If they're, if they're, that's all they're doing, then it's a problem. But if they're making money and they're, that's their downtime. I mean, mom Dukes, she would be like, yo, I have 10 of y'all here. I don't care as long as y'all not on the street, right? You know what I'm saying? We used to be in the crib playing whatever video games or whatever, because she would be like, I'd rather, at least I know you guys are safe here than out on the streets, right? So she did a lot of that for us too. So I mean, it keeps them off the streets. My kids, they're getting into hanging out with their friends now, and I'm like, damn, I'm always like, oh, when you come home or whatever, we're going through that. But when they're home, I'm good, but then I'm also like, yo, on the damn video game or on your phone all the damn time. So, it's, you gotta,
that comes with regulation.
what do you want more? I'd rather have them safe. So I'll leave them on,
Yeah. And people are making it's different now. People are making careers out of these video games that are taking over their lives. Like people are making money out of it. So you can't really knock the hustle for it. Sure. Now, if this is like the only thing that you're doing,
there's more rich teenagers now than we were. There's more rich teenagers than when we was growing up.
Right, but that's not like, it's a small percentage of them. And I'm not saying, like I said it the other day, I was like, there's kids that are making $20,000 a month on YouTube right now that are teenagers. Mm-hmm. That's great, but that's not a huge percentage of teenagers. There's a very small percentage of them that are doing that, right? My thing is, again, the interaction with each other. Like, a lot of people don't know how to talk. Like Chanel was saying that, if a guy says something to a girl, she doesn't respond, she's done, she's dead. Like, those stories have been coming up, and I'm like, yo, what it's disgusting, right? But thank God that's not the norm. That's not everybody. But it still shows a sense of like, yo, there's something wrong. There's no reason for that. And I still think that people, little blandito on the head, Mm-hmm. That's why the birth rate is so low right now. Nobody wants to have babies. Like right now, that's like a big thing.
Have you looked at the world though?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
The world's on fire.
No.
Trump's about to be president again. Like, I'm good.
All right. Yo, if you're just joining the show, you sit out of luck. I hope everybody had a nice time. Everybody enjoy their holiday. Sully, you cooking tomorrow, right? Chanel, you baking tomorrow?
Yep.
All right. I'm frying a turkey.
You eating? 18 pounds. You frying a turkey? Huh?
I'm frying a turkey. Yeah. I'm gonna fry the turkey. And I'm making peanut brittle and dark chocolate. Yeah. doing something different.
Interesting.
So, gonna have some fun. I know I'm gonna be drinking tomorrow. I got the VSOP on deck, ready to go. What about y'all? Wine? Said best. How will you drinking tomorrow, so?
Drink. I don't like to drink when I'm home. Not like I'm not a.
I'm not a big drinker either. Yeah, I'm not a big drinker.
What kind of Puerto Ricans are you? Like, what? You don't drink coquito? I don't like drinking at home on the high. What's going on?
Those new modern ones that don't know how to do anything.
Jesus Christmas.
Introvert.
Modern women are living alone with dogs.
Yep.
Or cats. One of the two. Yo, everybody, please don't burn down your. Benz, I'm cooking it outside, man. I ain't crazy. You don't fry a turkey inside the crib unless you got one of those contained units. They have those now, so have you seen them?
You it's not frozen though, right? It's like you already thawed it out and stuff, like seasoned it already.
You can't fry a frozen turkey. You got to take it out, let it thaw out completely, because that water, you'll start a fucking fire with that shit.
I saw something. They said like when they said don't refrigerate your stuff. Like when you're throwing it out, keep it in like that wrapper and put it in the cold water.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm not a rookie, son. I've done this before. For everybody in the room, Sally's giving you advice. If you're gonna fry a turkey, make sure you take those steps. Do not drop a frozen turkey inside hot oil. It'll be a dub for you. That's the first year I did it was pre-COVID. Yeah, it was pre-COVID. And I watched mad videos because, I don't want to be on fire and I don't want to turn my house on fire. So I watched a bunch of videos. Yeah, for real. I'd have been running around like Richard Pryor out this motherfucker. Help me, Tom Cruise. And I made sure I watched a bunch of videos before I did it. And it came out pretty good. This year I think it'll be better.
Nice.
You gotta stuff it with butter, like you said.
Yeah. I got the Kerrygold. Gotta have Kerrygold butter, bro. It's the fucking best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. All right. I was just signing off. All right, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I hope everybody stays safe. Stay in the fucking house. Unless you're going to stay with family, stay home.
Pretty sure our demographic is staying home.
Yeah, right? There ain't one teenager in the room.
Nope.
I smell all the Bengay through the screen. All the little mint. But we'll be back next week. It'll be Can We Talk? And I hope everybody has a great holiday. I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we'll be seeing y'all real soon.
December 3rd, right? The girls, was it December 3rd?
Hold on, let me look at it again. December 3rd from 7 to 10 at the Penthouse Cafe, 184 Oxford Street in Brooklyn. $75 gives you food, drinks, and a swag bag. If you like infused foods, check out Canna Kitchen. Go to the Instagram. You can go to our Instagram. You can see the flyer there too. It'll be Saturday, December 3rd. I'll be there. Sully, you gonna be there?
I'll be there.
Chanel, you going?
December 3rd?
Yeah.
Gotta check my schedule. Hopefully I can.
I love the fact that she's like, yo, I gotta check my schedule.
I'm a modern woman.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you in December. All right?
Peace. See ya.